Oh no. If you own a vehicle that is 2008 or later, sooner or later you're gonna get one of these warning light. Come on. Let's talk about more about this. So normally, once you turn on your key and start the engine, this light will blink, do its check, and it should go away after the engine is started. And if it doesn't, we have a problem, Houston. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about that dreadful warning light that come up. That is a warning light for TPMS. TPMS stands for Tire Pressure Monitoring System, which it is monitoring your tire, all four wheel, sometimes five, depending on the vehicle. But with this particular 2012 Scion XD, it's only monitored four of them. Each of these tires will have one of those sensor in the wheel. So this is not a normal valve stamp like the old vehicle. It actually have a sensor in there which have a battery that have a lifespan between 5 to 10 years. So after 10 years, this sensor no longer sends signal to the controller inside the vehicle that let the vehicle know that what kind of pressure it is on the wheel. But it won't tell you which wheel. It just generates turn on if one of these four is not up to spec. So normally you would find a sticker like this that tell you what is the pressure for each tire should be. See, in this case the front is 33 psi and the rear is 33 psi from the driver's side. All right, as you enter you should see a sticker on this side somewhere along here. So that sensor is supposed to, as soon it dropped 20% lower than 33 psi, which what 20% is 7. So if it dropped below 26 psi, that's when the light will come up. So how important is that light? It could be important, but it's not necessarily dangerous. Let me explain why. So most people will never do this. Before you get into your vehicle and drive up, you should walk around your vehicle and take a look at your tire. They should be equally, same height from the ground up. And a quick way of checking them, you can go around, tap them. Hear that sound? See, it should sound about the same. If you walk all the way, just tap them. They are pretty much the same. But weekly, you should be using one of these gauges. Get you one of this. I think these run about $7 or $8 now. Don't buy those pencil type or electronic one. Because when you need it the most, the battery probably will die. This is mechanical stuff. It will never die on you. All right. And what you do, you just remove the cover, press real hard and hold, and that should give you this is a little bit low. See how 32.5, almost 33, and let go quickly. That way you don't drain your tire pressure. And if it is low, you have many options. So I'm going to show you a few options. All right. If you have a home base, you should always have one of these pancake air compressor, because it's multiple use with this air compressor, but it will service your tire faster. But there are other options too. You can either use a foot pump which will take a long time to pump it up. Or one of these 12-volt air pump, which I own for many years, almost 30 years. It still works like a champ. Sometimes it gets stuck, but it still works. Or, by the way, I'm not promoting any of these products. These two happen to be bought by my wife. These are newer version of the 12 volt, just like this one. Just the same. It have a built-in gauge so if you do have this, you don't need this. But it's a hassle to drag it in and out, so it's better off just to use this to monitor, quick monitoring. But if you have to pump it up, if the tires pressure is low, you can. Yeah, this is a newer version which have a 12 volt plug, so you need to run your engine and then plug it into the power adapter, 12 volt adapter inside, and then run the pump. So it's the same, just a newer version of it. Or this one will go up to 100 psi and have a built-in battery that already fully charged. So from the back, there's this hose comes separate with the battery by itself. You just hook this up to it on the side. So this thing does come with a built-in light, which you press this one. This is the light on the side there. You just hook up the hose right there. And let me see if I can turn this on. Well, for this model, in order for that light to turn on, you have to kind of hold this for about 5 seconds, and then this will come up. So this does come pre-built with the gauge, so you can probably plug it in, and then you can turn on the light there. Press this. See the light come on. So this is convenient if you're not techno and you just want to use it. You just have to make sure you charge it once a month. Bring it inside and charge it up. All right, let me see how this works. All right, so I just screw it in, and it actually give you the reading right here. So if it's, let's say this is below, then you just pump it up. So what you do is you plus it, then you press. You got the idea. All right, so this is pretty convenient. They have built-in pressure read, but it's big. Remember, for $7, one of these convenient one, it's pretty accurate. As you can see, it read a little bit under 32.5, but actually 33. So for $7, this will for a quick check. But if you need to pump it up, then you need one of these pump. All right. Alright, so I unhook it to turn it off. You keep holding this until it's off. Then now it's off. Then you remove the hose and store away. I'm actually impressed with this. So I think my wife bought this from Amazon, and I was shocked that this thing actually read pretty good. It wasn't off that much from the digital one. But personally, I would buy this because this run off from your 12 volt vehicle battery. Make sure when you use this on your vehicle, run the engine that way. It doesn't drain off your battery. This is my more preferred pump than this one, because what if you forgot to charge this up? You pump it up and it ran out of battery. Now you have no pump. Yeah, I would rather use this than that. All right, let's talk more about the TPMS light. All right, so what is the real fix for that light to go away? You actually, if you don't have the tool, you got to bring it to somebody that have the tool to check to see which one is, the batteries actually die. But anyway, if one of them die out, you might as well change all 4 of them, and that's gonna run you between, I would say, $200 to $400 to replace those sensors, and then the light will go out. Or you can just ignore it and make sure you check your vehicle, your tire, every time you drive. Just do the walk around, and then once a week actually check the tire pressure, make sure everything is correct. If it's low, then you pump some more air in. And it doesn't have to be every week. Like I said, you can tap on the tire and you can listen to the sound. You know it's still good or not. So what to take from this? If you see that light come up blinking and it doesn't go away, just pull over somewhere safe and then go around, take a look at it. Make sure none of them is low. You can tell when it's low. If it's not, you should have one of those tire pressure gauge in your vehicle all the time. Then check the pressure. If they're all good, then go on, drive on your merry way, and just ignore that light. And if the light bug you, you can use a black electrical tape, the tape right over, just small enough to cover it up so it doesn't bother you when you drive at night. So I actually have two vehicles. This one, the 2012 Scion XD, and my 2008 Toyota Sienna minivan camper, which have the same issue. So I am about to gonna replace them myself. So I'm gonna buy the tool, and if I can do it, you will get to see it. All right. Thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.